Hi Pisces, how are we doing tonight? We are at the end of the April 2018 readings, and I'm very happy that most of them have been coming out very positive from March to April, especially considering the last, few years, the trials and tribulations that everybody's been going through. Pisces, I recall the beginning of your month reading was about making a lot of changes and decisions that you personally had to make regarding, I didn't watch the video again, but regarding love life, jobs, things like that, and that you guys were the, finally, I want to say to you Pisces, you're finally kind of getting back in the driver's seat of your life, not letting people just lead you around, because as water signs, we typically, kind of let people do that sometimes to us. We'll just kind of go with the flow, if you will, and not really say anything until either, if you're a Scorpio or a Cancer, you go in the cave and then you come out guns blazing. But Pisces, you guys have a very more soft, gentle approach to the way that you react to the world, but you still are a water sign nevertheless, and have this very big imagination and very big heart that most of the people in your life love about you and honor about you, but some people will take advantage of about you. So Pisces, so this is a modified Celtic cross. We're just going to call this the April wrap up. Some of you guys might be getting involved with Taurus, or just looking to start something new, a new project, a new hobby, going back to school. Your thirst for knowledge right now could be unusually peaked, let's say. I feel like you guys, I want to say you're yearning for a new challenge, Pisces. So, as I was saying, sorry, the hierophant just popped out, so this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm having a crazy dread day, so Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Again, whew, everybody's getting the world, so there's some major things coming to end in a lot of people's lives. Anywho, as always, guys, take what resonates for you, leave what doesn't. The messages may or may not be always for you. And I touched on this in my last two videos, but since this amazing chica is a Pisces sun, I would like to give a shout out to another fellow YouTuber. She is a tarot reader. Her channel is Healing Elements on here, and I just discovered her the other day because her cousin was watching and commenting on my channel, so I checked her channel out, and I absolutely love her. She is very legit, very down to earth. She makes her own cards. I get this super creative vibe from her. She's so sweet. She's Pisces Sun, Virgo Rising, like me, and I believe Capricorn Moon. So if you guys get a chance, you should go over and check out Healing Elements on YouTube, and she's very insightful and very on point, I have to say. So I don't know, I think that as a community of tarot readers, there's so many people who read. Why make it a competition when we can, band together and, lift each other up instead of compete? Because if we're all doing this for the reason that I'm doing this, and that I feel that Healing Elements and, Quietus Revolution, Moonlight Scorpio, other people like that, there's Moonchild, Love, there's so many amazing veteran readers on here, are doing it for. If we're all doing this for this greater good and to spread, love and light, but also not blow smoke up your ass all the time, then we should definitely band together instead of, having a more competitive energy. Not that anyone that I've really come across has. I just wanted to give a shout out to this girl because I think she's pretty amazing, and I encourage you all to check out Healing Elements. Okay. Without much further ado, Pisces, you already have 2 cards out for your Modified Celtic Cross for the end of April, and they're quite interesting. So, your general theme is the world. So, there's something in your life that is coming to a close in a positive fashion. You've met your karmic obligations, and the world in the Wild Unknown deck is asking you to recognize that you have pretty much what you need right now, and to sit in that feeling of wholeness and completion and kind of revel in it for a bit. It also goes on to say in the deck something about picturing this symbol, and it's very beautiful. It's like a rainbow, and where, if that was an energy, where in your body would it be located? What does it feel like, and what does it look like? And instantly, the first time I heard that, I was like, boom, heart chakra. I can picture it shining out with all its beauteous rainbow colors. And that's where I'm at home, you know. This card is asking us to forget the rat race and not get caught up in the needing, wanting, achieving that life, or that the powers that be make us feel like is most important in our lives, and to forget about all that shit for a little while and kind of pump the brakes, and recognize that we have what we need, and that there is a situation that's coming to a close, and not to just kind of speed through life with a blur, but to be present and mindful in each of our moments. So take that with what you will, Pisces. So the world is your general theme for the end of April. And then again, energy is kind of fluent, so you could watch this in a week from now after this, and the messages could resonate more than they do from the first time that you're seeing it. Seeing that, seeing a lot of people are having a lot of love decisions on the table, okay? In the not so distant past is the Justice card. And Capricorn just got these 3 cards. Different placements, but these 3 very cards. In the recent past, you could have either, as very mundane and basic as their interpretation could have been involved in a court case in the upright. If you acted with moral integrity, it probably went in your favor. But this deck, again, the Wild Unknown, is slightly different. I love it. These 2 cats are looking at you, and they're waiting for you to choose. They're waiting for you to choose between them. And they're reminding you, however, that no matter whom of them you choose, your choice does affect not just you. Especially in a job situation, a love situation, a family situation, friendship. You know, you have to choose one of them. So just take that time, maybe use that world energy again when you're thinking about choosing. This is past energy, so some of you maybe already have had to make a kind of a harsh decision or a painstaking decision, choosing between 2 partners, choosing between 2 jobs, 2 friends, almost, I feel like, for you Pisces. And your current energy, however, is the Ace of Cups. So maybe you did choose between 2 lovers. This is Libra's card also, by the way, so maybe you are involved with a Libra, or you were. And in your present energy is the Ace of Cups. So this is a new beginning to love, or I like to say a renewal of love. So if you chose between 2 people, you know, and you already were with the person that you ended up choosing, maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, this is like a reconciliation card to me. This is, you know, this is our energy, Pisces. This is water. This is soul energy. This is friendship. This is love and happiness and abundance. This could be manifesting as a new love for some of you, but I feel like for a lot of you, a lot of people are putting in a lot of work in rectifying the relationships that they are in currently. We might pull a clarifier or 2 at the end just for the hell of it. What is the future what's the future energy looking like for Pisces? Interesting. So in the future, you may very well have a amazing Scorpio come into your orbit. Just kidding. Or the Death card. Quite simply, you made a choice. There is a new love situation on the table, but you had to clear out something of the old for something new to come in. Okay, these two cards are about endings. They're about cycles, you know, cycling out, basically. They're about phases in your life coming to an end. So your general theme is the World, and in the not so distant future is the Death card. Now, before you go all freaky deaky on me, the Death card is an inevitable change. This is a change of something that was no longer serving you. Also, again, hence maybe the Libra Justice card. You had to make a choice between two things, two people, two places and one of them just was not in your best interest, Pisces, okay? I believe the avenue that you did change is, if it's not love in the conventional sense of another person, you chose love for yourself, Pisces, and you chose to do what you needed to do for yourself, and I'm feeling like I want to say finally putting your foot down for some reason with these cards. And the death of the old could have been the way that you uber sensitive Pisces, sometimes even more sensitive than us Scorpio and Cancer, you could have put a change to the way that you let the world see you and you let the world treat you. You could have put an end to just the relationship in general, I feel here, or you could have put an end to you being single, also Pisces. Why is this Death card here in the near future for Pisces? Whoa, 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 whoa. There's way too many. Strength, endings. Alright, why is this Death card here in the near future for Pisces, please? Okay, so this is the Three of Pentacles. This is about a job well done. This is about recognized success. This is about teamwork. So the Three of Pentacles represents a monumentous task maybe ahead of you, Pisces, okay? But don't forget that these Three Pentacles on the card symbolize yourself and two people. You have a support system. You just need to ask for the help when it's needed, Pisces, which can be a bitch, we know. So this change in your life that needs to occur, maybe it's two friends, maybe it's two siblings, maybe it's your mother and father that need to be here with you while you're going through this transition of a death, rebirth, and transformation. Because if it's a complete lifestyle change, it's not going to be easy. If it's a breakup of, that's someone that you've been with for a while, again, not easy. If it's trying to stand your ground more, Pisces, you want people at your back in any kind of situation. If it's a work situation, and you're moving to another job, it's most likely your husband and a friend. I feel like that is in the support group. So there's quite a few different scenarios I'm feeling laid out on the table for you guys. Whatever the case may be, is you are positively closing out on a chapter in your life, and you are getting rid of the outdated and the not what is not serving you, any way you slice it. New love is coming in, which again, in the current moment could be love for yourself, or a new friendship, or a new love, or a renewal of a relationship that you already had. But either way, you're going to need a couple friends during this transition, even if it's just for emotional, moral support, Pisces. Okay, Son of Cups. This is you in a younger energy. This is either, your son, or a younger Piscean man. The Son of Cups, I'm going to treat this as a jumper. The Son of Cups, because he could also be part of the choice that you had to make, making yourself happy or your children, or he's part of your support system. The Son of Cups is a very sweet young man. He is usually a musician, an artist, but he's very shy. And you wouldn't know it, but below the surface, there are very deep-rooted insecurities in the Son of Cups sometimes, because he is, you know, a young man who's very much in his feelings. So, maybe this change is for some of you young Piscean men who could possibly be watching, that you need to learn to love yourself and get rid of people that don't have your best interests at heart, Pisces, and those that don't want to be team players with you, okay? What is the best path to follow? Okay, somebody definitely had a broken heart, and they chose to walk away from a situation that was, again, no longer serving them. The Five of Cups is about confusion after a breakup, sometimes bereavement, and I'm, again, treating this as a jumper. The choice that you had to make in the recent past was, do you want to continue making this other person happy and making you like this, or do you want to continue in a new direction and make yourself happy, Pisces? And I feel that a lot of you chose you, which fucking rock on, you know? And that could be this, you know, monumentous task that the Death card in the future position is speaking of, is really finding your way as a single person in the world. Because if you're used to being coupled up, it's very different. What is the best course of action? The best path to follow right now for Pisces at the end of April? Oh, interesting. A lot of people. I feel like you have a lot of people around you. Please have one more card for the best path to follow for these, my Piscean friends here. I asked for one, I get two. Interesting. Thank you. So the first card that came out was the Daughter of Pentacles. So definitely in the past, I feel like a lot of you, the Son of Cups, the Daughter of Pentacles, this is young Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman, okay? A lot of you made a heady decision that had to do with your family. Again, with the Justice card here, this tells me that maybe some of you had to deal with some custody issues, and your marriage or, you know, domestic partnership, what have you, was no longer serving you, and your children will always be at both of your support sides. Will always be part of both of your support systems. But there was a choice that you had to make, and it was for you and your children, possibly. That's one scenario that I feel, you know, is kind of loud and clear to me, honestly. Now, the best path to follow is now, again, inevitable change. The Two of Pentacles, 2 jobs, sometimes 2 lovers, not really though, 2 jobs, 2 places to live, as Pentacles deal with earthly, tangible things. But the thing about this is, this, again, in this deck, is inevitable change. You are weighing out options. You are negotiating with yourself. You know, what's going to be in my best interest, what's going to be in the best interest of the family. But Pisces, I feel that some of you are still getting cold feet. So maybe you have emotionally walked away from this situation, but you have yet to take your physical walk. 2, the Hangman is asking you to look at your situation from a different perspective. Yes, you've put a lot of sacrifice. You've put a lot of work. You've put a lot of yourself into this situation, and you're like, shouldn't I be seeing some kind of return, some type of reward? Well, the universe is handing you another choice. It's handing you another opportunity to make your situation better. And the Hangman falling out with the Two of Pentacles is just reiterating to me that it's saying, look at this new opportunity as a blessing. not an obstacle, not something that is going to be tiresome or burdensome, but look at it from a new perspective, Pisces, because change, even though we water signs aren't always the biggest fans of it, can be good and amazing, and we need it. We acquire it. We have to have it sometimes. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to 7 majors. I'm telling you, everybody's getting major energy here. Okay. Definitely, I feel like some of you have a young earth sign woman attached to you. Either this could be a girlfriend or a friend, a daughter, but she is very much important to you, and this choice that you make, you are having her in your thoughts very much so when you're making this choice. Okay, what is in Pisces? Well, I was just gonna say, what is in Pisces? Wow, a lot of people around you. Pisces, do you feel like you have a lot of people always trying to tell you what to do? And not really, you have a support system, but are they trying to make your, see, because look, Daughter of Wands, Daughter of Swords. You have a lot, no, this is a lot of youthful energy, but I feel like, Pisces, that a lot of people aren't letting you speak for yourself and think for yourself. They want to be there, their intentions are good, but they are forcing Mother of Swords, perceptive, sharp, cutting with her words. You know, that's an air sign woman, Leo, Sag, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I feel like a lot of people around you have a very big opinion about this situation that you are currently facing, whether it's a new job or a decision that you need to make in your love life. And you know what, Pisces? Honestly, they can give you all the advice that they'd like, but what it comes down to is this is your life. Yes, I believe that the Son of Cups and the Son of Daughter of Pentacles could directly be maybe some of your children out there, but when it comes to your life and your happiness, you need to make this decision for yourself. Yes, you can get advice, but when it comes down to it, all these people that are forcing their opinions on you, you just need to kind of tune them out. Your internal energy is the Three of Cups. This deck is not anything about a third-party situation. In your internal energy, you're thinking about these people that get you. This is the card of celebration, of joy, and of these connections that we make on this earthly plane that are very rare, like soulmate friends. And they're people that just like get us like no one else does. So in your inner thoughts, you are happy that you've made this choice. And there are people that have your back. Again, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. And the people that understand that you've made this choice for you are these people that share what's best for you in your life. They want you to see you happy, Pisces. And you're thinking about these people, and you're thinking about your own happiness. You know, you're thinking about being joyful and happy again. In your external energy is the Strength card. So people are coming towards you with compassion, with patience, and I want to say to you, this card is telling you to try to be a master of your emotions, a master or a mistress. That we water signs can be, you know, water, very emotional. And this dude, he's like as chill can be. His strength does not come from the physical sense. It comes from here. And he is patient, he is kind, he's compassionate, he is also, as an external influence, maybe someone that's coming in to help you tame this beast or this burden that you're dealing with. Because usually I would say, Pisces, this is you know, taming the beast within someone else. But as an exterior influence, maybe this is one of your, you know, soul friends, your soulmate friends, not lovers, let's be clear, that is coming around to really make sure that you are making the right choice for you and your family and your psyche, Pisces. Creative new beginnings, passionate creative new beginnings lie ahead for you, I feel like, Pisces, also. That just jumped out of the deck. This is a general outcome. A lot of jumpers and a lot of people around you. I feel like a lot of people with a lot of opinions around you, Pisces. Alright, what is the general outcome for my Pisces friends, my Piscean, a lot of brothers and sisters, a lot of yes men? Alright, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, the general outcome is the Eight of Wands. This is, you're waiting on a piece of news to take the next step. But in this situation particularly, I feel like this is clarity in an unresolved situation. You know, this is news coming to you. And yes, once you get this piece of news, this piece of the puzzle, Pisces, that fits in for you, this is probably one of the fastest moving energy cards of the deck, aside from the Knight of Wands and Swords. The Eight of Wands is about movement, and it's about moving toward, you know, again, positivity. It's about moving towards things that are fulfilling to you. And again, clarity in an unresolved situation. I've just been shuffling while I was talking, and again, I feel like some of you definitely are involved with some fire signs, specifically Leo, and also I feel like air is coming up for you, Libra and Gemini more so, but the bottom of the deck and the end message to you, Pisces, is no matter what or where this new journey is going to take you, it's going to be favorable for your family life, favorable for your children, favorable for your health. You will feel renewed in your energy. You will feel revitalized. And you're going to feel all over a lot more positive than you possibly have in a long time. I don't think, you know, the high road isn't always the easiest road to take, or the best path for us isn't always the easiest to take. But Pisces, you guys know what you need to do for you in this situation, this choice, this heavy choice. Love definitely being on your mind currently in the present moment, a change that needs to happen, and teamwork, people that are willing to work with you. The best path to follow, again, a negotiation, and looking at your life from a new perspective. Internal energy, being joyous, happy, not looking back, I feel like I want to say to you. External energy, people that are nurturing and compassionate to your new ideas and your new way of life and your new, you know, relationship, your new relationship with yourself, Pisces. And in the general outcome, you probably will be hearing from someone, possibly from your past, but you will be getting some clarity in something that was previously unresolved, or you will be getting this last little snippet of info that says, okay, now I can move on. Now I can finally put this issue to bed, whether it's romantic or a work situation, a creative endeavor. I feel very much so that it is a love and or a family situation. Again, a lot of people have been coming up with this, but it's going to be in your best interest and the best interest of the collective, with the general theme and the bottom of the deck, the world and the sun. Come on. Don't put it off any longer, Pisces, okay? Don't put this decision off any longer, because it's not going to get any easier, and it's kind of like a hangnail, I want to say to you. Just rip it off and it'll be done. You know what I mean? Change is something that is very hard to get used to. It's not one of my favorite things, but it will be for your greatest good, okay, and those around you. I'm going to pull 2 cards from the Doreen Virtue Dream Angels deck. These have been complementing the beginning of the year's readings quite nicely, either validating points that we have gone over in the reading or just messages that will help you through this time. So what is something that Pisces needs to know in making this decision? Once again, like the beginning of the month, you guys are faced with a major decision, okay? So what does Pisces need to know, or what would assist them in making this decision? So I feel like some of you, it's the same thing. You're on the fence about it. You still haven't really, you know, made that decision. So I guess piss or get off the pot. See what I'm saying? Full moon, completion, culmination. This needs to cycle out in order for new things to come into your life, Pisces. So it's okay. Please give me one more card. What does Pisces need to know? What will help Pisces through this time? Okay. Stairs. I love this card. Stairs. Direction and timing. So this is saying full moon, saying that something is coming to an end. It's also saying that divine timing is at work in your life right now. And I'm just going to pull the bottom of the deck because this is still a water card. Daydream. Imagination, allow your mind to wander in quiet time. To make this decision, Pisces, again, you have a lot of people around you. You have a lot of opinionated, loud people, I feel like, around you. You need to take some quiet time to let your mind wander and recuperate and discover what is best for you and those directly involved, like your children or your spouses, okay? Now, full moon, it's pretty much, well, full moon is Scorpio, holla, is coming up on the 29th. But this is very much about and the ending of a cycle, the ending of a phase, okay? It's reiterating to you that it's time, Pisces, okay? A stage in your life or a particular circumstance that you've been dealing with is now coming to fruition. A completion offers another beginning, therefore a new day is about to dawn. This card is also letting you know that you are at the peak of your power and clarity, represented by one of the moon's aspects, the wise woman. The wise part of yourself is inviting you to understand life on a grander scale. You can see the bigger picture if you step back. You are on the cusp of a great shift, definitely with all the majors, definitely. Stay open and receptive as your desires begin to manifest. Call upon the angels for any help that you might need during this time. Additional meanings are banish unwanted influences. That's what I'm talking about. All these naysayers, all these yes men, all these people with these opinions, all these people, you know, that aren't really helping, but they're like critiquing your... Get them the fuck out of there, Pisces, okay? Get the negativity out. Get the unwanted influences out, because the happier you will be. You are pregnant with ideas and creativity, or with an actual child, Pisces. And this is the perfect time for divination, bringing me to stairs. Direction and timing. This card is very interesting also. This card is here to remind you of divine timing. Although you may feel ready to move forward, the universe has a better plan for you. Maintain a steady and confident attitude, climbing the stairs towards your goals. Now, I definitely think that you guys need to make this decision and close out this cycle. But the universe is telling you just to not rush through it. And yes, the divine timing is at work in your life. Just not rush through it and be mindful and be present while these changes are occurring, okay? It's not saying that now it's out of your hands and I was just telling you it's in your hands and all the cards are saying it's in your hands. What really is in our hands, you know? We are co-creators. We can manifest. We can make decisions that change our life, but the universe, she has a blueprint for us also. Maintain a steady and confident attitude, climbing towards your goal. Stairs symbolize the direction in which you're heading on your life path. In a dream, going up the stairs means moving in harmony with your goals, as well as spiritual expansion. Going down symbolizes the descent away from your goals. Perhaps you need to begin at the base level of learning in a situation. Descending stairs can also reflect going deep within to clear away old beliefs. Additional meanings are you might need to plumb deep inside of yourself to access hidden emotion. Check in with yourself and discover any blocks you may be experiencing. Take one step at a time is the key. and you are reaching new heights in your spiritual understanding. Whew. Wow. Pisces, I feel that kind of heavy for you. I feel that this is a decision that you possibly could have been trying to avoid or hoping would go away for a while, okay? Passion and survival, though. Survival of the fittest. Pisces, you guys need to take the reins and, you know, like I said in the beginning, take the driving wheel and be the boss in your life. You need to, yes, it's always nice to heed the information and the advice of others, but in this particular situation, you need to, yeah, take some advice, take some people's treasured opinions, the people that you value, but this, Pisces, is up to you and you alone, and you will know when the time has come. You will know what choice you need to make, and there will be people around you to support you. And you know what? Those unwanted influences and those negative naysayers, who gives a shit if they fucking peter off, because your life isn't in step with theirs. Because most likely your life isn't in step with theirs because of greedy, self-serving issues that they wanted to try to sway you of. If that makes sense, anyone. Pisces, if this is your first time joining me, thank you. I love you all so much. I appreciate each and every one of you that like, share, comment, subscribe, talk to me, connect. You have no idea. I love every day getting to talk to you guys. For those of you returning, you know how much I love you all so much. Pisces, I'll be back in a few days for your May reading. Hopefully, we'll be bringing some answers to these decisions. As always, Namaste, Pisces. Have a great night, and check out Healing Elements. She's the shit. Take it easy.